everyone, it's Claire here and happy Easter to you all. It was great to see some of you last week at the Messy Church activity morning, and I hope some of you have had a chance to do the Easter egg trail. If you haven't done it yet, you've got until tomorrow, Monday, to get it completed. So if you want to have a go, please do. There are big prizes for the winners. So on Easter Sunday, what better theme have we got other than to talk about Easter itself? And what I'd like you to do is to have a look at some of these objects that are in front of me and tell me what you think are the links of all these things to Easter. So I'm going to play a little bit of music while you have a look at some of these objects. Chance to have a look. So I'm just going to see how many you got right. See if you can count on your hands how many you got right. So firstly we have eggs. We've got a chocolate egg and some ordinary eggs, yeah? And eggs signify new life. And Easter is always at the beginning of spring where we think about new life. And Jesus rising from the dead also reminds us of new life. So the eggs are there to remind us of new life. What we got here are hot cross buns. I'm sure you've all had some of these before. And they've got a symmetrical cross to remind us of the cross that Jesus died on and about Jesus' sacrifice for us. And we eat them at Easter to remember him. We've also got here some pretzels. Don't know if you ever had pretzels. Has anyone had pretzels? They normally are where they look a bit like someone's got their arms crossed and are praying. And people eat them during Lent to remind themselves of the 40 days and the 40 nights Jesus went into the wilderness. And about the fact that when he came out having prayed and thought long and hard for quite a long time. So that's pretzels. We've also got daffodils. And lots of flowers, yellow flowers are very popular at Easter. And these remind us of the fact that there's new life again because of the spring and people are having lots of nice gifts over Easter. And in the Catholic Church, they used to take baskets of flowers in to be blessed on Easter Sunday and carry lots of yellow flowers in a basket. We've then got candles. I'm sure you got those. And as we all know, Jesus was the light of the world, and particularly at Easter we think of that. So there are some candles to commemorate Jesus being the light of the world. And then lastly, there is a rock. And this reminds us of the tomb, where on Easter Sunday they went to see if they could find Jesus. And we're going to hear more about that in a minute. So count up how many you got. Hopefully you got 4, 5 or 6. And if you want, try this at home and get some of your family to guess some of the significance of what happens at Easter. But I'm going to tell you now the story of that Easter Sunday morning. But I need you all to join in with me. There are lots of actions to this. So I want you to join in with me. And if you can, get up and down when I do. If you're not able to, you can just watch. By the time she reached Peter and John, Mary was out of breath and very upset. She'd been running. So can we all run on the spot? They've taken Jesus, she announced. I went to the tomb, but the stone's been moved from the entrance and the Lord has gone. Here's the tomb. Distressed, Peter and John went running to the tomb. Everybody run on the spot again. Jesus got there first and saw a cloth that Jesus' body had been wrapped in. It was abandoned inside the tomb. Peter rushed past John into the tomb. He saw the wrappings too. He saw the tomb empty, but noticed that the cloth that had been on Jesus' head was rolled up and gone. If you think about that, we just can roll this cloth up and then it's gone. Jesus came in and saw it, John came in and saw it too. None of them understood what was happening. None of them understood that the scripture said Jesus must rise from the dead. Having seen the empty tomb, they went home. Mary was so sad. She couldn't go home. She just stayed there crying. Just put your hands over your eyes now as though you're crying and you're very distressed. Through her tears, Mary could see into the tomb. Everyone uncover your eyes if you haven't already. She was shocked. There were angels in there now sitting at where Jesus' body had been. One at the head and one at the feet. Just going to show you what it might be like inside. The angels spoke. They said to Mary, "Why are you crying?" "They've taken away my Lord," said Mary, "and I don't know where they've put him." Mary glanced away from the tomb, and over there she saw a man standing there. He said, "Why are you crying?" Everybody put your arms out now. Who are we looking for? Everyone went to have a look to see if we can see him. Thinking he was the gardener, Mary said, "If you've taken him away, please, where is he?" The man replied with a single word, "Mary." As soon as he'd spoken, Mary knew that that was Jesus. Everyone now put your hands in the air and shout,